Just like how it has been clinically proven that bright light therapy can cure depressive symptoms, it can also do the same for mothers suffering from postpartum depression.
This is a prototype of our lamp. Nurture Glow has 3 light modes. Firstly, Revitalize mode, which emits a bright white light. Research has proven that bright white light is encouraging the production of serotonin, promoting wakefulness. It also helps mothers to regulate their sleep-wake cycle, making them feel more energized. Next we have Relaxation mode, which emits a yellow light. Yellow light has been proven to help trick the brain into thinking it is time to sleep or wake, hence hacking the mother's circadian rhythm. At the same time, it makes mothers feel calm and stable, making them feel more energized and stable for the good sleepless nights. Lastly, we have Breastfeeding mode, which emits a red light. Breastfeeding can be a challenging and depressing time for most mothers with both emotional and physical pain. Red light therapy helps by stimulating cellular repair, hence increasing blood flow and reducing inflammation. Each of these light modes are backed up by scientific research, and all of them have specific wavelengths as shown in the screen above. To validate our solution, we interviewed mothers who have suffered from PPD, medical specialists, as well as confinement centers which are catered to supporting the needs of new mothers. From our interviews, we found that a key need for mothers is convenience. Hence, we built an integrated app in which mothers can customize preferred features, be it light intensity, color, or duration, as well as access preset modes conveniently. This is a global product with a large market. In Asia alone, with 70 million births in a year, the market for postpartum products is valued at $941 million USD and is expected to grow at a CAGR of 6.5%. At the same time, we can also tap into the gifting market, which is valued at 18.41 billion USD. Moms facing PPD right now do not have the necessary specific targeted interventions. In the market, there are antidepressants, invasive magnetic pulses, and generic light therapy for depression, but essentially 0 non-invasive methods specifically targeted to mothers with PPD. Hence, we are uniquely placed to serve this market need. We have both a B2B and a B2C partnerships with our confinement centers and eventually hospitals that we will be establishing partnerships with. We will gain direct access to networks of new mothers. At the same time, we're also reaching out to our local hospitals and are in contact with our medical specialists. We've already gotten 2 confinement centers who are currently in the works of signing letters of interest with us, and we hope to continue our partnerships with them as well. At the same time, since PPD can also develop once a mother returns home, we are also aiming to reach out directly to these mothers through our B2C model, which includes e-commerce sales and retail sales, with some examples shown above.
Just this year, our team participated in the finals of the Diamond Challenge and eventually emerged as winners of the Cohort Entrepreneurship Global Innovation Prize. In the first year, our team aims to sell a total of 140 units of our lamp at $98 each, giving us a net yield of $10,000 in profit. As we reach out to more retailers, confinement centers, and hospitals, we hope to be able to sell 3,000 units of our lamp, getting us a net profit of $300,000. We're asking for 40K to get us through the next 2 years. 18.2K will go towards our product development, 12K will go towards our app development, while the rest will go towards marketing. This will also get us to a pipeline of 40 B2B customers and 600 B2C customers, with around 700 units of our lamp and a beta functioning app. This is our timeline. By the end of 2024, we hope to have expanded our team. We hope to have alliance with app developers and product manufacturers, as well as confirm our letters of interest with interested businesses. By the third quarter 2025, we hope to have released our products into the market. And finally, by 2026, we hope to carry out market expansion through B2B and B2C. We're a multinational team from Singapore and the Philippines with experience in entrepreneurship. We are also truly honored to have our mentors, Dr. Wong and Devin, guiding us every step of the way. Together, we hope to help mothers in Asia alleviate the mental stress of taking on this new role and new phase in life. Nurture Glow, empowering mothers one glow at a time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nurture Glow. Next up, we have Enlighten Up, a platform that helps students unlock opportunities and expand horizons by connecting them with scholarships, competitions, and university insights. Enlighten Up, please.
And I'm based in Singapore. I've always believed if I set my mind to something, I would be able to accomplish it. But I never realized this was because I live in Singapore, this amazingly developed country, which has all these amazing resources. Until I talked to my team. They're all based in Malaysia and Cambodia. And they told me all their dreams and aspirations, all the dreams they weren't able to accomplish because of all the educational opportunities they did not have. And it wasn't their fault. So we're trying to solve this problem.
So in the Southeast Asia, especially Cambodia and Malaysia, we are facing an opportunity barrier. So what are we facing? What are the problems? We have limited access, lack of resource. We fear scams when we want to join these opportunities. Moreover, we lack the guidance into joining all these opportunities. We as students, we want to reach our fullest potential, but how are we able to do it?
This causes wasted young potential, which in turn has long-term implications on job opportunities and the development of the economy at large. Well, so we wanted a deep dive into what our problem was. So we sent out a questionnaire to our main demographic, which is students aged 13 to 18 years old in Cambodia and Malaysia. And we got over 300 responses demonstrating all the pain points that they are. So we collated them and let's see what we found. Finding 1. Students say the internet is really messy. There are no credible resources that they are able to find, and there's no one-stop shop to finding all educational opportunities. Finding 2. 94% of students say they're interested in finding opportunities and developing themselves, but 84% of them say opportunities are very hard to find. Our finding 3. English is not Cambodians' first language. And it's really crucial during university application and if they're going to try out for an international job, and this is a huge barrier for them. So, what is our solve? Here is Enlighten Up, helping students get into the best universities. Our 3 main features of the website will be Expand, Express, and Educate. So, let's start with Expand. This is what our website will be looking like. Expand has the database of scholarships and competitions, which will be organized according to country and in a set structure for the benefit of easy browsing. Next, we go on to Express, where students can book their one-on-one English lessons and find all their learning resources. Last but not least, Educate, which will display all the university information organized and categorized. Okay, so how do we know there's traction for our product? Well, we've done sharing sessions of our product idea in Malaysia and Cambodia with over 400 students, and they've shown a deep interest in it. Like you can see over here, all the students in Malaysia are holding up the Enlighten Up logo, and Nana over there, it has presented to a really large audience. Okay, so after we did the sharing session over here, we sent out a form to see who is interested in our product, and 97% of the 400 plus students said they hope Enlighten Up will become a reality. So this is our traction. We did beta testing of our MVP, and we got over 656 subscribers in the first 2.5 weeks. Our revenue stream will be starting off with a B2C subscription model, starting off with a really affordable price, and the longer time you commit, the more money you save. What is our market size? So our TAM is roughly 290 million. We calculated that by adding all the students in Southeast Asia. Our SAM is 178 million. We calculated that by adding all the students in Cambodia and Malaysia. And our SOM is 40% of our SAM, which is 71.2 million. Because some students may not be interested in our product, which is expected. What do we hope for ourselves in the next 6 months? Well, we hope to be able to launch our website, expand to B2B, expand our website's features, and grow our community to at least 10,000 students.
Moreover, if we look at what we are asking for $30K. Why? What are those fundings into? So as you can see, 30% of those funding will be in advertisement, how we advertise our services to students by advertising through schools or any types of people who are in that competition industry as well. Whereas the 37% is going to web maintenance because we are updating our data or those information daily on the database. So we need someone who actually would also help maintaining the website as well. The next one would be the 20% of recruitment. So we need people who would actually also help us and would also be in knowledge of these types of opportunities. And the last but not least would be web developing, because we already have built the interface, but now we need the back end as well. So we would use the 30% of the fundings to actually build in more of our website and update it daily as well. So that would be what we're asking.
Who's ready to enlighten the world with us? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Enlighten Up. Next up, join me in welcoming CoastFlow, a seamless end-to-end productivity platform that provides students with everything they need to study, all in one place. CoastFlow, please.
Everyone here has been a student before. How many of you remember struggling the night before your exams, with too much content left to cover and not enough time to internalize it all? Well, I do, because I just had an economics exam last week. In fact, to internalize their study notes in a bite-sized way, 77.8% of post-secondary students globally use online flashcards. However, making these flashcards takes too much time, and rote memorization is not the best way to learn. We interviewed 150 students in Singapore, and their top two biggest struggles with using flashcards are one, spending too much time and energy on making the flashcards rather than reviewing them, and two, being unable to retain content from the flashcards. So our solution is CoastFlow, an online platform where students can create or upload their notes, automatically convert it into flashcards, review these flashcards, and explore AI-generated explanations for cards that they don't understand.
Our solution is part of a growing space. The edtech market is growing at a CAGR of 14%, and our biggest competitors that allow users to create online flashcards have a combined 64.6 million active users. Our unique advantage in this market is that our team fits our target demographic, allowing us to understand our target users. We can iterate and fit their needs more rapidly than any of our competitors. We plan for our business model to be a freemium model. We know that it is challenging to get students to pay for subscriptions, but students' paying barrier does not only come from just the cost, but also how many times they have to get their parents to pay for them. This is reflected by 150 interviewees because the edtech products they pay for have a low price and a long time span. From these insights, our business model will provide a 4-year subscription at 100 SGD. Our go-to-market strategy consists of 3 prongs. We'll start with organic community building and reach out to youth and parent groups to indirectly access more students. We also plan to sponsor educational YouTube channels such that they can market and help to review our product. This will all lead up to a soft launch of our product in March of 2025. I'll now pass the time back to Javier to show a short recording of our MVP.
Alright, so you can see in this video, it's our MVP. I'm creating a new document, and I use my own history notes as a sample for you guys. So this will take me about an hour to convert from notes to flashcards manually. Watch as CoastFlow automatically turns it into flashcards, which you can look through and edit individually. So look at that. You can also review these cards. It's a very standard interface with a progress bar at the top. You can flip it around. You can rate how difficult each card was. And you can click on the explain button, which generates an explanation based on the content of your card, your notes as a whole, as well as additional context to help you understand. No other flashcard service has this button right now. If you return home, you can see the card that you just made, along with 2 others there. You can edit the document. You can also review the flashcards. We also have a delete, regenerate, and edit function. So although this is our MVP and it's a work in progress, the team developing it found it so useful that they used it to study for the economics exam we had 1 week ago. And that is why you can see 2 folders there already. So this is our team. I'm Javier, I'm the CEO. I was previously mentored by Stanley Han, CEO of Qubits, one of the biggest edtech startups in Singapore. Zoe is the VP of Design. He has worked with SUTD professors in software design, and our advisor is Antara, she's over there, and she's CEO and founder of Pay. So our ask is a total of $20,000. We put a brief summary of what we use the money for, but most importantly, this will lead to a soft launch of our product in 2025 March holidays, when we think our users will be most receptive to our product. So in summary, the flashcard technology market is niche, but users' pain points persist, and our team is primed to solve these pain points. If you want a live demo of our MVP, you can come and find me or my team over there, and we can let you try it out for yourself. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Cohort. Next up, we have Associate, who helps youth realize their fullest potential through effective networking and professional connections. Associate, please.
This is Shanice. Shanice is anxious because she does not know what to pursue for her passion. Shanice is anxious because she does not know what to get for her future career. You think this is just a personal pain point? It's more than that. 40% of youths have expressed career anxiety. What this means is that they feel fear, they feel anxious when it comes to making a decision regarding their career because they do not know what they want to do. Based on this data, our team identified two problems after market research. Number one, youths do not get enough opportunities to develop themselves holistically. What this means is that youths are unable to uncover their passion, as well as to embark on a journey where they can truly make significant contributions. Number two, youths are unable to connect professionally with their peers. This means that they are missing out on the opportunity to be inspired, as well as to spark change within themselves. They are also missing out on the opportunity to collaborate with peers of similar interests, passions, and goals. However, it is also currently more than 70% of our interviewees who are not taking any steps towards making those professional connections, with the most prominent reason being there is no such platform on the market currently. As such, this is where Associate comes in. Associate is a platform where youths get to connect with each other based on similar interests, passions, and goals. When users first onboard our application, they will be asked to fill out their interests, passions, skill sets, as well as what they hope to achieve out of our application. From there, our algorithm will match youths up such that the entire matchmaking, professionalism, connecting process will be more simple, effective, and convenient. However, we also understand that professional connections means nothing if it's just a press of a button. As such, we are providing youths with AI-generated conversation prompts, as many of them have feedback that they do not know how to start a connection when it comes to professional connectionism. We are also looking to have event recommendations such that youths can delve deeper into their passions together with their peers. Last but not least, Associate is also an all-in-one compiled event platform such that all our users will be able to access the same opportunities regardless of their background, thereby reducing the social inequality. Now, let us take a step back. What makes Associate unique? Associate's unique standpoint in between the more formal LinkedIn, where youths are generally afraid to speak out due to fear of embarrassing themselves, as well as the more casual Instagram, where everything just seems too frenzy and informal. Associate's unique standpoint in between the two of them makes it the perfect platform for youths to connect professionally with their peers. For our market validation, we currently have over 170 followers on our Instagram page with minimal marketing, as well as over 20 people who expressed interest on our application through our landing page organically. For our go-to-market strategy, we're looking to go by two routes. One, the word of mouth plus the social media route. Bureau didn't make it this big just because Bureau is Bureau. Bureau made it this big because it leveraged on peer pressure and used fear of missing out. And as youths ourselves, we can tell you that we are confident that we'll be able to build a social marketing campaign that will effectively target youths and help them feel the positive pressure to be on our application and take charge of their future. Number two, with so many of the social media platforms facing backlash due to data management and privacy concerns, we are also confident that we will be able to push ourselves as a reliable and trustable partner for schools and parents to collaborate with us and help their youths realize their fullest potential. As for our business model, we are looking to go by two routes, the B2B and the B2C. For B2B, we'll be offering event organizers, brands, and products the space to market and publicize their events and products for $29.99 per month. And as for B2C, we are looking to publish the premium model for our users to access unlimited profiles, as well as the special features of their profiles and projects. The pricing is currently undergoing market validation, and we are still working it out. For our target market, we are looking at 12 million, and our ask today is a total of 5K, such that we can develop our MVP and launch it to the market. Currently, our MVP is undergoing development, and we are hoping to launch it by July 2024. And for our next steps, we will be looking to also get investment for our application building, such that we can accomplish the following by June 2025. And with that, this is our team with Quenzo, Zias, and I, as well as our board of advisors. We are also looking to connect with more advisors from the AI, technology, and machine learning space. And before we end today, we would like to pose you a question. Do you remember what you wanted to be when you grew up? Let's help our youth realize their fullest potential, because at Associate, we don't just socialize, we realize. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Soshi. Next up, we have Spark and Fable, a personalized children's book service that curates storybooks tailored to each child's unique interests, preferences, and reading level, fostering a love for reading and promoting family bonding. Spark and Fable, please.
Hello, we are Spark and Fable, and you are revolutionizing the way children experience reading. Say goodbye to generic storybooks. Spark and Fable offers an AI-powered, personalized children's book service tailored to each child's unique interests, age, and reading level. Our mission is simple: to nurture a love for reading through personalized storytelling experiences. You know that 42% of parents struggle to find books that truly engage their children. Personalized books can change that. Studies show that children's comprehension improves by over 40% when you read stories crafted just for them. Moreover, children who read for pleasure early on enjoy better cognitive skills, improve mental health, and higher educational outcomes. Imagine a personalized book for every occasion, whether it's learning about dental hygiene with Tusk, the oral hygiene elephant, or big time adventures with the pillow fairy. Our stories inspire endless wonder and learning. Our unique value lies in cultural relevance and multilingual support, giving us a first mover advantage in Asia, and our adaptive storytelling capabilities are game-changing. Parents can effortlessly set preferences and goals, ensuring each book captivates and educates while promoting cultural awareness. Our platform is user-friendly, eliminating the need for repetitive coding. With our adaptive storytelling, our books evolve with the child's interest and reading level, making it easy for busy parents to support their child's reading journey. Evolutionary stories, yes, revolutionary too. Getting started is simple. Register on Spark and Fable, have your child attempt a quick reading test. Our team will generate a story, review it, and send it to you for your feedback. This cycle continues for each new book. We combine a subscription service with personalized book sales and targeted advertising. Subscribers choose from various tiers available, while individualized book cater to one-time buyers and deal seekers. Additionally, targeted advertising offers relevant educational ads. This multifaceted approach ensures steady subscription income, high-value book sales, and advertising revenue. Our go-to-market strategy includes partnerships with organizations like Kids Read Singapore, aligning with national reading objectives. The TAM for our children's book is 9.3 billion, accelerating at a CAGR of 5.06%. Our SAM is 3.5 billion, and our SOM is 175 million, reflecting significant growth potential. So we are seeking $20,000. The first 5,000 of which is going to our AI, improving the user experience, the product and the platform. The remaining 15,000 will go to our marketing expansion and strategic partnerships. So why force feed your child with books they don't enjoy when you can spark their imagination with the brushstrokes of AI? Thank you, and you can find out more about us throughout the code.
Next up, we have John Ling, who aims to combat food waste by enabling more food to go to the people and less waste to go to the landfill. John Ling, please.
thinking about all the food waste going to the landfill and thinking about those who have lack access to food, make me wonder what can we do to bridge that gap and bring the food to those who really need it. So here's the situation. 1/3 of food produced are being wasted globally. And in Cambodia alone, food waste accounted for over 60% of the total waste. So while people don't have access to food, here's the other side of the story. So in Cambodia alone, big supermarket chains dominate all the market, which lead to small local market have leftover food that being thrown away, which lead to the biggest problem here is food waste. So after brainstorming and realizing about the problem, we came up with this solution, which we realized a mobile app that can have increased access to food by displaying discounted good and also have our customer to find the best deal for the good. So with the money, we aim to waste less and consume more. Our app aims for affordability, accessibility, and sustainability. Introducing the first feature, discounted food item. We provide a platform for local mart to display products that are near the expiration date with the cheapest price. And secondly, price comparison. We find the best deal for our customer. Thirdly, scan for products, so adding another layer of convenience, so our customer will find it really quick with just a click of photo. And also free delivery for our app when they first use our app. Who are our target customer? So we have two types of user here. Firstly, market small to medium size, which they can onboard on our app and display all the goods to sell them. Secondly, buyer. We focuses on family with budget-conscious spending and also student with tight budgets such as me. Yeah, so we also need delivery man to deliver our goods to the customer and influencer to bring our app to more awareness. After have this amazing idea, we also went to the market and actually talked to the mart seller themselves. And it's one step further to validate our app that they will use it as long as the onboarding process is easy, because we can see that there's so many discounted goods out there that are not being sold because people don't go to mart and buy nowadays. People just want to make more convenient step to buy their food. So we also went to customer and with the survey, 90% of them willing to use the app and more than 50% of them willing to spend more than $10 on our app. Here is how it works. Firstly, we have two versions. First one for mart and another one for customer. If you're on the customer app, when you sign in, it will lead you to the home page. And if you click on the explore more, there will be this discounted food that you can buy. And if you search for a product, we will find the cheapest deal for you. And with the feature of discounted food, price comparison, scanning for product, we differentiate ourselves from all the other apps that are on the market. And here is how we marketing our app to bring it to more awareness. Our execution plan. First quarter, we want to research and develop our MVP. Second quarter, we reach out to mart and more delivery men to expand our market. And thirdly, we want to have the design and develop of our app. And lastly, fourth quarter, we will launch our app. And who's in our team now? So there's only me and also another one in Cambodia. She's a designer. And also really thank you to Mr. Jared. We cannot achieve this without him. And what we're asking for here. So as you may know, like we only consist of 2 people, so we really need more members and also more advisors to guide us on our process. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Zoe. Next up, we have Protocols, who empowers businesses and individuals to adopt sustainable practices in their everyday lives without eco-friendly soap made from natural ingredients. Thank you.
So last night, I was speaking to my friend Sarah, who recently came back from a trip from Hong Kong, and she shared with me lots of problems that she faced while traveling. And just like Sarah, my team and I love traveling, but we often face a huge problem with traveling. Soap leakage. Just a show of hands, how many of you love traveling here? Right, almost the whole room love traveling, and so do I. But did you know that 1.8 billion tons of soap waste are being generated annually because hotels are throwing away disposable toiletries every single night at hotels? Can you imagine how much plastic waste and soap waste is that? Well, introducing to you potables and eco-friendly soap capsules that reduces waste from being generated in the environment. Encapsulated in an eco-friendly material that dissolves in water, our soap provides a leakage-free experience, allowing travelers to reach out and help the globe sustainably. To date, we have sold about 450 pots and have identified the product quality, and since then we have reiterated our product multiple times to meet customers' needs. We know that potables is the first in Southeast Asia market. Our closest competitor, Noble, who has recently raised $3 billion in the US, we are 15% cheaper compared to them, and we know that we are the only one in Southeast Asia market to be the first eco-friendly soap capsule. Of course, as avid travelers, the team went traveling, and we have identified that the total addressable market is $6.7 billion, and we believe that the market will continuously grow due to the increased awareness on personal hygiene, allowing us to capture a market share of at least $13.4 million. Now that I've talked so much, traveling, I'm sure all of you love traveling, and so do I. So we went around the globe and we talked to individuals, hotels, managers, business owners across Singapore, Indonesia, Cambodia, and the Philippines. They mentioned that sustainability plays a critical role in society today. We've identified that over 30 hotels, 90% of them state that they are adopting sustainability practices. And all these because customers' decisions and mindset shifts are changing where sustainability is being adopted across the globe. And all this is because they are in a pursuit to attain an internationally recognized hotel sustainability certifications, which society needs. According to Marriott Hotel, about 500 million travel soap bottles are being thrown away annually. And even soap dispensers that hotels seems to be adopting that we all thought that would reduce plastic generated 1.6 billion plastic waste just within 2022, compared to potables, which has zero waste involved in our process, which solve this as a problem. We have started selling our product on Carousel, where we've talked and even sold to sustainability individuals who are adopting sustainability. And what we intend to do is to continue to raise awareness and start selling our product and creating a website and sell on Amazon too over the next year or so. We also intend to target the travel and tourism industry, as it's a huge untapped market that has not been captured yet at the moment. Our journey finding potables wasn't an easy one. We began in YFS 2023, where we co-founded our team and reiterated our product multiple times and found our MVPs multiple times. To date, by May 2024, we have already came up with a few versions of potables, and our next step is to sign LOIs with at least 3 hotels that we've identified and continuously grow potables from there. We also managed to get press features where we won a competition and obtained a funding of $5,000, which we're really super grateful for. Now I've talked so much, but you might be probably wondering, who exactly is this dude right here? Hi, my name is Piran, and I'm a dyslexic entrepreneur who has been in the sustainability sector for more than 3 years. Together with me, I have our amazing CEO, Dustin, who's an expert in running B2B operations, where he previously manages 2 operations in Indonesia and currently runs an marketing agency, which he can capture a huge target audience. Of course, not forgetting our amazing CDO, Sab, who loves to design beautiful and functional items, and currently pursuing a degree in architecture at the Royal University of Fine Arts. We believe that potables comprises unique and talented individuals to bring potables to greater heights, allowing us to reach and help people. Our journey wouldn't be possible with our amazing mentors, who has decades of experience in startups. So therefore, I'd like to invite all of you here. Let's come together to resolve the issue of plastic waste. Thank you.
Thank you, Portable. Last but not least, we have Waste Fellows, a 4-stage circular economy model that forges sustainable partnerships between restaurants and farmers to turn food waste into value. Thank you, Waste Fellows.
Hello everyone. So we are Waste Fellows, where no waste goes to waste. Now every day in Singapore we throw away over 2 million kilograms of food, and for a country that has to import over 90% of our food supply, food waste still remains as one of our biggest waste streams. Now this amount has only grown over the last 10 years, and for our land-scarce Singapore, this puts immense pressure on our local resources such as waste disposal facilities and landfills. For our environment, it's even worse. Such waste actually release large amounts of harmful greenhouse gases such as methane, and our carbon footprint is also worsened because we actually waste a lot of resources such as water, labor, and energy. So we Waste Fellows mitigate all these issues by giving what might seem useless waste back its value, right? So what we do is we actually collect food waste from restaurants, and then we convert them into fertilizer for farmers. And in return for giving us food waste, these restaurants receive discounts on fresh produce from the same farmers we sold to. Now, so essentially we are like a bridge between farmers and restaurants, right? So we spoke to over 50 restaurants, and what we found out was that a lot of them were willing and able to actually join us on this Waste Fellows program. So we narrowed down two main pain points, and one of which was that these restaurants are paying very high costs for waste disposal. And what we thought was that if we can reduce the amount of food waste, then we can help improve those tight profit margins that many restaurants actually run on. Additionally, which restaurant owner would want to just throw away cost of ingredients, utilities, and labor just like that? Am I right, Louis? Am I right? Okay, so now we have our waste collection service. So what we do is at the end of every day, we actually collect the food, and then what we do is we convert it into compost for the farmers. And so this is like the website which restaurants will look at. Sorry, go back. And on the top right, you can see the loyalty points which restaurants actually receive in return for the food waste. And I'll talk a bit more about it later. Now, this was the first part of our cycle. Now we have another key stakeholder, which is farmers. So we spoke to over 10 farmers, and what we found out was that many of them have high cost of production because, of course, they're operating in a very resource-scarce country. And as a result, they tend to use inorganic fertilizer, which although might be cheaper, they're actually more disadvantageous than organic fertilizer because, the air, the drainage and the soil quality is poorer for inorganic fertilizer. And one more thing we found out was that it's hard for them to compete with price with Malaysian farmers. So keeping all this in mind, what we did was we created the digital marketing place for between restaurants and farmers. So what happens is for every kilogram of cheap organic fertilizer that farmers actually buy from us, they're required to put a minimum amount of discounts on our website. So this discounts not only increase the visibility of such local farms to bulk buying restaurants, but at the same time, these restaurants can enjoy cheap and fresh produce for using their loyalty discounts.
Wow, that sounds really cool, Aditya. But everything is in theory right now. What have we actually done in reality to prove this? So, does this actually work in the real world? We decided to find out by doing a school-based pilot program. So, we first started out doing research, as you can see on the screen. We looked at how can we optimize food waste to fertilizer, how can we increase yield, and how can we do this in a fast way. So we looked at things like carbohydrate content, lipid content, vegetable content. As you can see, we're experimenting with different fish balls, different vegetables, and we're actually recording these. And we tried out various different technologies that could speed up this composting process. And one of these technologies that we found out about was microbites. So this is a bag of microbites over here. And what this does is, it speeds up conversion from food waste to fertilizer. So usually composting takes a process of around 2 to 3 weeks, but we can do it in under 24 hours, which means we can convert wasted waste into value within 1 day. So with this great knowledge, we decided to implement this program in our school. We did a collection and digestion program around our school, putting up various bins in our canteens, and we collected, over a period of 6 months, we collected 30 kilograms of food on a daily basis, amounting to a total of 3,500 kilograms of food waste in total. Food waste that would have otherwise been sent to the landfill, ready to rot and to release methane gases, for example. So with all this fertilizer, we had 3,500 kilos of fertilizer. What were we going to do with it? So we decided to close our circular economy loop. We decided to use this fertilizer to plant different herbs in our school garden. As you can see, I'm watering these herbs over here. Adarsh is adding some soil to it. And we did a giving back program. We gave back to the canteen stall owners who originally provided us with food waste. So zooming out, looking at the big picture again, this shows our entire cycle, what we did in school. And it really proves that this is viable and something we can do in the real world. Now let's look at our revenue streams, which Aditya touched on a bit earlier. The first revenue stream is the subscription model. Every time restaurants give us food waste, they pay us a small fee for us to collect it. And secondly, when we sell fertilizers to farmers, we also earn revenue from that. Now looking into the simple technicalities of this, for each kg of compost that we sell, we have 2 revenue streams, and from that we earn $9 in revenue. And to break down the unit economics, from this $9, $3 goes to manufacturing, so this goes to costs such as the composting costs, monitoring the humidity, temperatures, electricity, $1.50 for the transport between the different cycles of our 4-stage circular economy system, $1 for B2B marketing, and 50 cents for our platform. And this adds up to a gross margin of approximately 35%. Now, investors, you may be wondering what's our ask for today? And we've actually created a list of different asks that we're here for today. We believe that with any amount of funding we get, we'll be able to grow this to whatever level of scale. We really just want to bring impact to this. So, ranging from 5K to 50K, and with 5K we believe that we can kickstart restaurant food waste collection, go to 10 restaurants, and with 50K we believe we can go to 200 restaurants. So you'll be seeing these letters on the side of this page, and these stand for restaurants, farmers, logistics, platform, and digesters. So for each of these categories, we've listed, what we could do with the potential funding we can get. And we really believe that, with whatever funding there is, we're really here to make an impact. So 50 restaurants, 10 farmers, 3 mentors, and 1 brilliant team. Why us? Why should the four of us be solving this age-old problem of food waste? Well, over the past 6 months, we've gotten our hands dirty, literally. We smell tons of food waste. It's definitely not something you want to be smelling on a daily basis. We've improved our product, we've broke it down, built it back up, and we've gone into the intricacies of it to such a level to produce the clean circular economy system that we have today. And we believe that this is just a start. We are 4 passionate and driven individuals, and we are ready to make the change in the world that we all want to see. And we believe that this change starts with you. So, are you ready to turn your waste into wealth? Join us in becoming a Waste Fellow today.
Thank you so much, Waste Fellows. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very proud to say that was the YFS Cohort of 2023. So as a Gen Z myself,